What is up, loyal lads and ladies? My name is Midnight Wolf, and welcome to Space Engineers Life Among the Voxels, episode 4, I believe is what we're at. In today's episode, we are actually going to be working on trying to get this assembler working, because I already did try to do this episode last night, and I was having some problems, so I'm kind of starting over with this particular episode. But I'm trying to get this assembler working to where I can have access to a bigger inventory and still be able to utilize the assembler. I did some research, and I think I might know what the problem is, because the video that I watched showed a guy attaching a refinery to it, and then it was through the refinery that he was able to produce things. So that's, I think, what we're going to try to do is get a refinery attached to it, and then from there I think we should be able to craft whatever we need. So that is what we will get started right now. So really quick, so I believe if I open this up, see, like, this was kind of my problem, is I have the connection port for this, like, attached to this crate here, but there's no area to access, no other spot to access the assembler.
Fuel low.
You have to use, like, a control panel of something that's attached to it. And I thought you could use the cargo container to do so, but whenever I activate it, I try to produce, things from this whole setup, and it's not working. So, if I'm not mistaken, I think maybe if I add the refinery, it might would work. So that's kind of what I'm planning on doing. So let's see here. Let me first kind of mine this stuff out of the way. Alright, so that should be good for now. Just to kind of clean this up a little bit. And now I should be able to, let's see here. Let's get rid of that. Open up the build menu and basic refinery. Here it is. So let's put that down on the cargo crate. And I think, so yeah, we have this side here and we have that side there. I think we'll do this, the side that you can see well. We'll just kind of attach it here for now, but we first need some plates, so we'll go ahead and grab some of those, and we should be able to now place that. And let's see how much of this we can actually build. Looks like not a whole lot, but we'll build it up as much as we possibly can. Now, I don't know what's the deal with my headset microphone. It's not wanting to do the little pass-through functionality. Alright, so we're gonna right-click that, middle mouse that. We'll see how much of this we can do. Okay, we need motors. What do we... So we don't have motors in here. So I could probably make the motors in the car. I probably should move that. Let's see, is it on this side? Yeah. I can make motors from here. Yes, we can. So we'll let that kind of cook a bit. So we need 10 of them, and that's all we lack to build this refinery. So while that's going, I'm gonna kind of either cut away or kind of do a quick, like, run through of the... Well, actually, I do have quite a bit of stone on me. I might can actually convert that into what I need now that I think about it. Let's do this real quick before we get too ahead of ourselves. Let's try to make more of those ingots. Go ahead and toss all of those in there. Alright, so I should be able to make more of these. Oh, I need more nickel. So yeah, we'll definitely go ahead and unload the silicone wafers, and we'll go ahead and build this up as much as we can. And I'll put the bulletproof glass away because I don't need that currently. And I'll go ahead and go do a bit of mining, but you know, I'll probably just do like a quick time lapse of that, so that way you guys don't get too bored with the mining aspect. I mean, we'll every once in a while I'll actually play through and maybe discuss some things during it, but I'm not going to do that every time. I think it'd be good to periodically just kind of do a time lapse or even do a hard cut. So that's what we might end up doing. And hey, we already have some stuff here that we can collect. Let me go ahead and get that on. So anyways, I'll see you guys whenever we get this thing ready to build. And we're stuck. What is going on? I guess I'll have to just die. That's unfortunate. Literally right next to it. Alright, that was very odd. My goodness. Does he not get deleted? Oh, there we go. Alright, so we're good. Oh, goodness. I'll have to definitely work on figuring out ways of keeping that from happening. Alright, so now we have a refinery. Whoa. And now all of a sudden, it's just working. What are we making? Oh, it's just all of a sudden it's refining a bunch of silicone wafers. Huh. That's interesting. So production. So how do I go about accessing the inventory though for this? Because it's saying it requires 5 of those, and I clearly have a bunch that are being made. So why is it not recognizing it? That is what I'm not understanding. And it's making bulletproof glass. Why is it making bulletproof glass? Is there an assembler up here somewhere? I think the assembler might be underground. But I really probably should see what's in here. So I think I'm gonna try to hack this door and see what's on the other side, and see if maybe I can't find an assembler that's somehow communicating to my refinery and is just sucking away all of the... Whoa. Sucking away all of the silicone, because there's nothing queued up, but yet it's for some reason. And that doesn't work. Do I need to turn it on? Ah, there we go. I gotta be careful because I haven't been in here. There might be a turret. Okay, it's just another room. There. Oh, here's the armory with the guns. So we've now have an upgrade to our arms. So at least, well, we're making some progress here. Let's go ahead and equip that. So I'm thinking, where are they? Weapons, character weapons. I'm gonna put this as my primary. This is my secondary. Then tools, we want the welder, the grinder, and the hand drill. So now that has... Wait, what? The welder... Wait, what? Alright, so we at least have a new gun at our disposal. Looks very nice. I like it. One thing that'd be really nice is if you can actually lean. That would be something that would be really nice for space engineers too. Clang cola. Surprisingly strong, the recipe for the delicious bird remains the best kept secret in the solar system. Consumable 3% over 3 seconds. Okay. I might just keep that in there for now. But yeah, I think we're good for now. I just wish we could figure out what's going on with this. Why this is deciding to have a mind of its own. Makes no sense. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna take everything... I'm gonna take everything out. I say that. This thing has a mind of its own. Alright. What is going on here? Let's get everything out of here. I'm gonna just destroy the assembler. Hey, I don't want you in there. What the heck? Show block and tool, show HUD, automatic, turn that off. Wait, goodness. Alright, there we go. We got it purged. Now let's just destroy it. And maybe this will fix the problem? I hope it fixes the problem, because I have no idea what the problem even is. But it should not be doing that. So, is it 8? Basic assembler. So it's lined up there. Place that down. hopefully this works. Otherwise, I might have to pivot focus, but then again, I really need to get this stuff like rolling before my batteries. Like, I really need to get this set up before the batteries on my car go bad, because I need to be able to recharge that. And I also need to get to the connectors unlocked so that way I can hack that. But in order to do that, I need to be able to get materials to build stuff. But I can't do that if this has got like a mind of its own. Basic assembler 3. So it's already set up. Base assembler. We'll call this base refinery. Alright, so everything is set up, it's turned on. If I turn this on, what does that do? Does that start queuing things? Inventory. Are you still trying to create? Okay, I think I fixed the problem. I think it was just bugged out for some reason, because I'm not seeing it creating bulletproof anymore. So it's making a bunch of silicone. Now the question is, how do I get the silicone? Like, if I want to queue up something that requires the silicone. See, it's not even registering that I have the silicone.
Energy low.
Well, let's see what we need to do to get this connector unlocked. So I just need to build one of these. I'll do a conveyor tube. See what that gets me. Oh, I need that. Alright, let's see what this does. Oh, we need a bunch of construction components and motors. Okay, now let's see what... Oh my goodness. It was because I was in the wrong... Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. I was in the wrong one. That was so confusing. Oh my goodness. I am so happy I figured that out. Alright, so we need a lot more nickel, it looks like, before we can really do a whole lot. But I think we figured it out, though. Goodness, I am such a noob. But I know I can go ahead and make construction stuff, which I know I need a bunch of those. To make the tube. I need interior plates, which I should have somewhere. I think I have them in here. Yeah, and I think even I can grab those. But I can't... Wait, what? Do I... What do I have in my... So, I guess I already grabbed him, right? No, I didn't. There we go. So I need more construction components, which should be... I need a bunch of nickel and iron. Okay. Now I know I'm not going crazy. Well, I mean, I probably was always crazy. But now I think I'm starting to figure things out now. Oh my goodness. Alright, so yeah, once again, I'll come back here in just a little bit, and we'll hopefully get this thing rolling. Because once we can get things set up, we'll be good to go. Let's prioritize you, and why? Oh my goodness! It used up all the iron. Darn it! Here we go. Yay! So now I do have the connectors unlocked. Finally. Okay, now we're making some progress. And I should be able to drive the car up. I could probably put the connector on there. And that might allow me to recharge the batteries. So let's go ahead and hack this. Okay, so there is nothing in there, but it is now mine, I believe. I should be the owner. Correct? Yeah. So I now own that. Do I own this? Yes. I don't own the battery, but I don't think I have batteries unlocked. I need to see what that entails. To unlock the batteries, looks like I should have it unlocked. Okay, so if I hack that, will that screw things up? Some components will be lost if I remove. Okay, so I think if I do that, then it'll lose a charge. Now, that being said, it does, I think, have a means... Yeah, it has solar, so it will charge. Oops. So it will charge back up. Now that may hinder production. Let's just go for it. See what happens here. We're learning. And sometimes the best way to learn is through mistakes, right? Oh, here we go. So now I should be able to just... Oh no! Oh no, I need power cells. I need power cells. I need iron, silicone, and nickel. Let's do 10 of those. Do I have those items? I need more. Okay. I think I've got a decent amount of stuff over here. Alright, so if we can get that rolling, let's make sure our production... Okay, so it should prioritize the power cells. Oh wait, I need to make those in the refinery. Right? Okay, yeah, stone. So let's prioritize that. And it looks like it's automatically feeding into the assembler, right? Or is it just feeding into our inventory? Uh-oh. Oh, I put that in the wrong one. Dang. That's gonna mess me up. I need to find that assembler and destroy it. That is confusing. Let's get rid of that. And... yeah, so we need to go to base assembler. And I needed power cells. So we'll just do 10 of those. Darn it. So that wasted all of that material that I just grabbed. That's unfortunate. I'll go ahead and put all of this stuff in here for now. All right. Another trip. Alright, so let's get these all in here. And production, we need the base assembler to make our power cells. I still don't have enough. Oh man, it needs a lot of ingots. Okay. Prioritize that. There we go. Hey, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Alright, so we now can grab that. Alright, so now we should be able to hopefully get this battery up and... oh my goodness, I need more batteries. Okay. Alright, production. Base. I probably won't use that many batteries, but... okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're going to gather a bunch we're going to go gather up a bunch of materials here. We're just going to take this up to the mine. And we are going to produce a ton of this stuff. we're going to do a lot of mining here. We need to start getting a little bit more efficient. So I'll see you guys on the other side of this time lapse. Alright, so while we're on our way, I'm gonna have it craft some things. I think that'll be a good idea. Alright, this is the moment of truth. Can we take an entire haul? Oh no. It is not looking promising. Oh wait. It might help if I disengage the parking brake. There is so much to remember. But we gotta be careful. We don't want to have too much momentum now. Going down any of these hills. It looks like this might make it. We'll see. It's gonna be quite the load. Alright, cool. Ooh, we need to kind of slow down gently. Don't go too crazy. Don't go too fast. Just nice and slow. Woo! Alright, here we go. Back it up. Parking brake. Actually, let's keep that on. Let's keep that going. So, actually, I need to get it to where these are connected to this before I can actually attach it. I mean, I could do that, but it's not going to do any good. Go ahead and get that going. We're getting some more power cells. Oh, so close. Alright, so now I should be able to just load up a bunch of that. Toss all of that in there. Prioritize it. Just keep getting that going. Go ahead. That one. Alright. Roll that here. That one. Yeah. Oh, that's it should run. Yay, we got our power cells. Yes. So now this battery is officially mine. Awesome. So now we've got all of these are now officially ours. Now I'm curious. I might want to jump behind the curtain a bit. I'll go ahead and put the batteries in here. I'll eventually make another storage battery, and in fact I might even just put it in this spot because the more power we can hold on to, the better. But I'm curious as to if there's anything behind here, which it doesn't look like, so we can probably go ahead and rebuild it. So I'm curious as to where the other assembler is. It's got to be somewhere. Oh, here it is, right here. So I should be able to just hack it real quick. And now that assembler is mine. So now if I open up this, that should work. Okay. I just gotta figure out now how to claim. How do I claim the grid once? I think you have to do like a certain amount of these. I think. So like if I hack this, I think I just have to hack everything, and once I hack everything, then I think it converts everything to me, if I'm not mistaken. So now that that's good, go ahead and fill it all the way up. So now that is mine. Okay. I don't have access to lockers, I don't think. Let me see what the requirement is for the lockers. Lockers. So in order to unlock the lockers, I need to build like something like this. Oh, I could build something like that easily. With emissive lights to function as interior walls and sci-fi interiors. Yeah, I'm gonna make this the cylindrical column. So let's replace the refinery. Let's middle mouse so we can place this somewhere. It doesn't really matter where, as long as we don't block ourselves in. Yeah, we'll just put it there. Okay, so we need more construction materials. So I need construction components, interior plates, and construction components. I could have sworn I had some over here. Yeah, why didn't it grab it? Wait, what? Oh, now it says it. That was weird. So now I should be able to hack into these lockers. Go ahead and just destroy that. I'm still getting reputation hits. I think that might be something that I can probably do off camera, maybe. Is just go around and hack everything. I think that... Let's go ahead and hack this one. So yeah, there's nothing in there. But now it is officially mine, so that's always good. But yeah, I'll probably do that in between episodes, honestly. I don't think you guys really want me to spend my time doing that on camera. So I'll take care of all of the hacking and stuff off camera. And next episode, dang, let me get away from that. It's a little loud over there. Yeah, so next episode, we need to get the connector that I hacked operational for this, I think. Or better yet, maybe instead of making that one operational, I could just do the one that I've been building and working on for now. Since it is on that slope, I should be able to tie into it. Which also means we're going to need to probably adjust the car and get it prepared for having everything hooked up together. And that way all I have to do to access any of the inventories is access one of them, and I have access to all. Plus they need to also be tied into the connector. So we'll probably do some car modifications in the next episode, honestly, to start things off, to get it prepared to be able to just connect into one of those connectors, and we can, one, charge the car battery, and then two, be able to have access to the inventory. And so all I have to do is then just, connect it into the connector, and then boom, it's ready to go. So I think that's what we'll end up doing. I think that would be a great strategy to get this thing rolling, because once we could get to where all of the inventories are working together and it just automatically pulls that stuff or whatever resources and refines it right then and there. If I could get that going automatically, that's going to save me a lot of time, and then that's more time that I could be doing other things like gathering other resources, and so this is kind of how the exponential rise of this kind of gameplay goes. So anyways, let's kind of get into our closeout pose here, if you will. So let's go here. I always like to do third person. Let's get into the light a little bit here. So, yeah, well, we endured a lot of heartaches today, but I think we made some really good progress. I think that we're stepping up in this awesome world. So I really look forward to seeing where this series goes next. I'm going to try to do a better job at cutting these down to be a little bit shorter, more digestible videos, so if that makes sense. So I'm trying to get them down from 50 minutes down to like maybe I think 30 minutes. 30 to 40 minutes is a good window to shoot for in that regard. So it will require a lot of editing, and I'm thinking if I do a lot more time lapses and hard cuts through the kind of monotonous type stuff that is probably not as the most exciting. I think that would be a good place to start. So once again, I thank you guys so much for watching, and if you liked this video, please hit that like button, as it does help me out a lot. And also, if you want to be notified of when these videos go live, feel free to subscribe. It's completely free, and it really helps this channel out tremendously, and it helps me be able to get more of this kind of content out to you guys. So once again, thank you so much, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.